Capriati leads 5-1 and is set to serve. Your commentators are Billie Jean King and John Barrett.
And the first point of the 7th game. So the defending champion is really set on establishing her presence here. 5-1. And Billie Jean Meilen Tu on her birthday today. What a baptism it is for her. The first time on this court and the first time against the world #1.
What a tremendous get from Capriati to show you how physically strong and quick she is. And of course, Meilen Tu has a daunting task to try to keep up with the pace.
40-15.
Here's a good look at, that's a slice serve. Capriati hitting on the outside of the ball. The ball goes right to left on your screen.
So there it is, the first set in just 21 minutes to the defending champion. And believe me, a little bit chilly inside the Rod Laver Arena tonight, where the roof is open. We have clear blue skies, but a chill wind. And it's a pretty chill time that Meilen Tu's having here. She's lost the first set in 21 minutes. Here's the second.
Well, an hour before the match, I talked to Meilen Tu's coach, Sam Sumik. He's been with her for 5 years, and I asked what they've been working on, and mostly the serve. Trying to get more leg action, more body into it.
Well, she's had to live at a hectic pace today, Meilen, because the familiar heavy ground strokes of Capriati have been finding the lines. On her 24th birthday today, playing in this famous arena. Well, a few errors creeping in now. Just the depth is so devastating, isn't it?
Yes. Capriati hits the ball so hard, but look at her placement and her accuracy as well.
Advantage, Capriati.
Meilen means beautiful in Mandarin Chinese, and of course that's what her family speaks when they're all together.
Come from Taiwan originally.
It's interesting because Meilen Tu in the third game of the first set had her chances. And because she lost that game, it was all downhill from there. But up to that point in time, it looked like she might be able to stay with Capriati in the rallies.
Advantage 2.
Yes, a little shake of the head, because in the first set she was more or less faultless. She was walloping the ball without error. And it's just now that the errors are starting to appear.
Game.
Well played. Tu off to a good start in the second set. And if we look at the first set, Billie Jean, there was some terrific stuff from Capriati.
Oh, she just was impeccable with her placement, her power. She just kept overpowering Tu. She was very alert and aware. That was a good guess, though, from Tu early in the set. But you can just see Capriati always had Tu on the defense. Just constantly going forward when she got the chance. Oh, look at that. I just love watching Capriati hit these ground strokes.
So carrying on from where she left off at the end of last tournament here. A little bit windy today, so anybody with a high toss is affected.
That's swerving slice.
Second ace.
Watch this outside of the ball. That's slice serve. Ball will go from right to left.
Well, Jennifer playing with a strapping today on her right thigh. You can see it there at the far end. And she's had hip flexor problems.
Well, it started out with the left hip flexor, and then it went to the right hip flexor. So talking with Stefano earlier, and he was saying that this is a short-term loss for a long-term gain because she's really into her fitness. Maybe she overworked just a little, but it's worth it because they're thinking about the whole year, not just right now in the Australian Open.
Well played.
Oh, the mileage that Jennifer Capriati covered. Of course, Meilen Tu. Look at these two are at it, and Jennifer all over, scrambling, lobbing, hitting, whatever she can do. Bad luck, Jennifer, on that one, but great point.
Playing very fast today between points.
Capriati.
So 1 game all, the second set. So becoming quite a match, this.
Love 15.
This is her 16th Grand Slam main draw. She hasn't been in the third round of a major yet, so this is a huge ask for her today against the world number one.
Well, Meilen Tu got a chance to hit a heavy shot this time. You see, had Jennifer reaching.
So for Tu, this is the second season of full Grand Slam aspirations. For the first time last year, she played in all 4 of the Grand Slams.
Well, 2 years ago, she had so many injuries. She had stress fracture on her right foot, and then a few months later, she had trouble with her left wrist on her two-handed backhand. So this is the first time she's been healthy for over about a year now, John.
Just having a little timing difficulty. You can't see it on our pictures, but the wind is a little bit swirly. And as I said earlier, quite chilly. Oh, what a lovely rally. And Tu holding her own against the world champion. It's 2-1 to her. Second set.
Julie.
It's love 15 at the moment. This has become quite a match.
Spectacular. Meilen Tu is trying everything against Capriati, hitting it behind her and finally getting to that open court to finish off that long, arduous rally. Oh, a little wet court ended up being good luck for Meilen Tu. She did a good job at keeping her rack in front of her body. Watch how she keeps her rack in front of her body. Excellent. Got lucky, but she was prepared, and that's why she made that shot.
15-14.
Meilen Tu doing a good job here. If you notice, she's just trying to slow Jennifer Capriati down just a little bit. Ooh, she needs to repeat. See, she knows she needs to win that in a row, win those 2 points in a row. When you have a long point and you win it, it's very important to make sure you win the very next point.
There's the break. A terrific game from Tu, who's learned to live at Capriati's pace.
Tu leads 3 games to 1.
And she stands, Billie Jean, just about on the baseline, which is a very commendable thing to do, and uses her feet so beautifully. Object lesson in footwork.
Low 15.
Well, even when Meilen was a junior in 1994, she won the Junior U.S. Open, and in that, she upset Martina Hingis.
Not many people did that as a junior.
Low 13.
Meilen Tu trying to regroup right there. You can see her taking extra time.
Well, great defence from Capriati, whose parents there, Stefano, on the right of your picture.
What another terrific rally, and of course that slice backhand from Capriati changed the pace. And the ball bounced very low and skidded through.
And with Stefano and Denise sitting courtside is an interesting trainer, Billie Jean, Chantal Menard.
Yes, on the left, world champion kickboxer. She has been in the past. And just behind them are some kids from Canteen.
Game, Capriati.
So Capriati holding on in this set. She's a breakdown, 3-2.
2 leads, 3 games.
And let's correct that at once. Of course, she was a breakdown, but she's no longer a breakdown after that game, Billie Jean. 2-3.
This is terrific tennis. I just wish once I could hit the ball as well as either one of these players. They're such great strikers of the ball, and you always look for that.
15 low.
Of course, Capriati goes so fast. If you're returning, you better get ready quickly. Meilen Tu working exceptionally hard, running, moving, trying so hard, and this was just too much to handle from Capriati. Oh, Jennifer thought she missed that wide, but then she realized it was good. Watch Jennifer's body language. She hits this shot. Nope, we're not going to see it, but inside the line, and Jennifer thought for a minute it was going to go out. Of course, it goes so fast, John. I mean,
3 games.
Well, let's see if Darren Cahill's got something for us on the telestrator.
Well, something Meilen Tu needs to watch out for is Jennifer Capriati's serve. That ball toss is so far to the right. She always has the one down the middle. Even if she goes out wide, it's going to come in close to Meilen Tu. She needs to move over a little and cover that one down the middle.
Absolutely correct.
Love 52.
Just like Darren said, but it's so difficult to get players to change where they return serve. I don't know why that is. They kind of like think they have to stand in a box. Try to get Monica Seles to do that as well. But most players have a hard time moving around on their return. Well, Meilen Tu, knowing she's got Jennifer on the run and reaching, she knows she's got to come forward. I think Jennifer's maybe feeling that hip flexor just a tad, John. I'm not sure. Last couple of rallies, I noticed her face grimacing a little.
Yeah, she did one hip flexor in an exhibition in Hong Kong before she came to Sydney and did the other one, and said that the first had taken just a few days to recover from, and she was going to be treated daily for the second one. Well, terrific tennis this, great defence.
14-32.
And the last just too powerful.
Meilen's been doing a very good job, though, of guessing right. Brava on this backhand. Just short backswing. Use the pace from Meilen Tu.
Advantage, Capriati.
That intense pressure in every point.
Got to be in shape these days to play.
Capriati.
And with a run of 3 games and 2 breaks, it's Capriati ahead, 4-3.
Unlaver. Do you think Jennifer rushes, John?
She is so fast today.
It's like she's going to miss the train.
And we certainly noticed that in Sydney. She was upset in Sydney in the second round by Alexandra Stevenson. And was at times almost rushing herself out of it.
It's true.
15-all.
Well, Darren was talking about the slice serve earlier on the telestrator, talking about the extreme slice. That was a terrific example of that. Well, if you bought a ticket for tonight, boy, what a treat this has been so far.
She certainly does throw it wide, doesn't she?
Really far to the right. You can only slice the ball if you do that.
Capriati.
So quickly to 5-3, Capriati in sight of victory. Win game here, 3-5.
Well, that's a good job from both players. Meilen Tu's father, Ching, passed away in '99, and so she really gets her inspiration from his memory for her tennis and in her life. And I can say she's been playing pretty inspired tennis tonight.
Now, what a pity.
Tried the right thing. You have to ask yourself, did I mentally do the right thing, or did I make an execution error or a technique error? And that was an execution error right there. She tried the right thing by going forward.
And guessed right again, but the power just too much.
Well, see, I think on that shot, so many players try to do too much with that one deep into the forehand corner like that. I think the right shot there is to throw up a lob. It's virtually impossible to hit a passing shot from there. Jennifer didn't think the serve was in.
Well, those are the small margins by which matches are won and lost. The width of the net cord. In this case, probably lost its match point. Yes, there it goes.
To set to love. 6-1, 6-1.
So smiles in the Capriati camp, as well there might be. If she's injured, you'd never know it. A fine performance, 6-1, 6-3. It's taken her only 55 minutes. And I think all opponents, be warned, Capriati is in full song.
She certainly is, and with Venus having a crook left knee, one wonders, this is a wide open tournament for the women.
And deserving a big hand, Meilen Tu.
It was a lovely match. It was fun to watch. Great ground strokes. Both tried to do the right thing, but too much power and strength from Capriati.
So there it is. The defending champion is